Hey my friends. Thanks for joining us again on Fritz is Cooking Again. From time to time we will share with our friends a brief history of the food Fritz will prepare for us. We will prepare a pasta dish this Sunday that has followed millions of Italian immigrants around the world, to North and South America and even Australia, to the point that it's probably more popular nowadays in Brooklyn than in Naples. Called cannelloni in Italy, this stuffed pasta dish is known in America as manicotti. The word cannellone literally means a big pipe, and manicotto loosely translates as a big sleeve. Squares or rectangles of pasta are filled, then rolled to form cylinders about 5 to 6 inches long, then layered on a buttered baking dish, topped with sauce, and put in the oven.
Hey y'all, thank you so very much for taking time. Come over and visit with me over on Fritz is Cooking Again. I'm Fritz, and guys, I reckon it's time for another Sunday cook. And what we're going to be preparing for y'all today is some manicotti. And basically I'm going to put my Fern Creek, Kentucky spin on it. And what we have here, guys, we have some Borelli manicotti shells here. And we're actually going to be utilizing just a little bit of this mild Italian sausage. Our filling for our shells is going to involve some ricotta cheese, some mozzarella, some Parmesan, and some spinach. Guys, I'll actually be utilizing, I don't think this is in a lot of recipes, but I do love the mushrooms and onions. And basically what these are fried off mushrooms and onions that what I do is when I make my steaks or whatever, or when we're planning a steak dinner, I'll actually make an abundance of them and I'll freeze them back because I really love them on top of my steak. Guys, we're going to be adding a little bit of garlic powder to it and a little bit of parsley. Guys, I think it usually calls for like a marinara sauce, but guys, I think it's whatever you prefer and whatever you like. I mean, if you want to make your homemade style, that's wonderful, but I love this this Paul Newman's sauce here. It's Newman's own, and it's called Saccaroni. Pepper, spices, and the whole shebang. It says industrial strength on it. But anyway, guys, let me get prepped up here, and we're going to get right back to you. I can't thank you enough for watching my videos, and we'll talk to you in just a bit. Okay, guys, we got our spinach draining here, and I got out some of the mushrooms. I'm not going to use a whole bunch of them. Like I said, I don't think the manicotti recipe actually calls for them. But I guess I like putting my spin on things, and I really enjoy mushrooms and onions. So basically what I want to do is I want to get them chopped down to a fine, you know, a finer texture here. Okay guys, we rendered all the fat off of our Italian sausage by draining in our colander here. And what I did was I took approximately about half a cup, give or take, of the sausage here. And we're actually going to incorporate this into our filling. What I'm actually going to do now is add the remainder of the sausage back into our pan here. And this is going to be our topping. And basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the Paul Newman socket to me. And we're going to go ahead and get this incorporated in there and let this get all good and married together and everything. Stir. And what I'll do is I'll keep this on low for however long I need to. Alright guys. Okay guys, we're ready to get started with our filling here. And like I said, I drained off the spinach and mushrooms here pretty well, but I'm going to go ahead and give it another last squeeze. And go ahead and put it on up in here. Okay guys, that'll do that. Now, we're going to go ahead and add our meat. And what I have here is a teaspoon of parsley, an iced teaspoon of parsley, an iced teaspoon of garlic, and a half of iced teaspoon of pepper. Let's go ahead and get this incorporated. All right. Now, what I've got here is basically a half a cup of mozzarella that I shredded. All right. Now I've got a half of cup or a full cup of Parmesan cheese. Let's go ahead and add that. All right. Now we have 15 ounces of ricotta. Now, if we have any of this extra, you can actually use it in different recipes, guys. I love the way this stuff smells. All right, guys, I almost forgot my egg. Let me go ahead and beat an egg up in here. And it's pretty thick. If I want to thin it down a little bit, I'll add another egg to it. Maybe a little bit of olive oil. But this way I can get all the ricotta out of here as well. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm going to add just a little bit of egg substitute to it. I want it to be sort of thick, but I got to be able to get it in the shells, you know what I'm saying? There we go. That's the consistency I'm looking for right there. Now what I like to do is I actually take it and I'll actually put it in the refrigerator just for the flavors to marry just a little bit. I'll leave it in there for a good hour or so. All right, guys? Okay, guys, we pulled our filling here. Our ricotta, Parmesan, mozzarella, spinach, a little bit of spices, garlic, parsley, and whatnot. And what I did was I took a Ziploc baggie, put it down in this cup here, and hopefully this will work out for me. If not, we'll back up and punt. But let me go ahead and get a little bit down in here, and we're going to actually try to make like a little piping bag for us. But like I said, if it doesn't work, we'll back up and punt. We'll figure something else out. We can adapt and overcome. All right, guys, I don't pre-boil mine. Look at that, check that out. They'll cook inside there. And if a little bit comes out the side there, that's fine. Go ahead and pipe in this side. Look at that guy. Started here. What I did is I've got a regular baking dish here, and I took one of these aluminums so I wouldn't have a messy cleanup. And what I did was I took a paper towel, took some olive oil here, and I put it all down at the bottom. All right, guys, we've had our sauce here just you know, kind of simmering away for better part of the day here. Let's go ahead and, what we want to do is get a little bit on the bottom here, okay? And like I said, I do my shells raw. A lot of y'all might like to boil yours first, but it's kind of a mess trying to get the you know, the filling in the shells as well. But it'll actually cook in this, because I'll actually seal it, and it'll kind of like, I guess, steam cook, and then right there at the end we'll I'll put aluminum foil on it, and right there at the end we'll take it off. But you need a good layer of sauce on the bottom here. Okay guys, now what we'll do is we'll take our Manicotti, as my Italian friends would say. Hey Vinny, what's up brother? Hope this does you justice. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get them on in. Got like a half a cup of Parmesan here, and I'm going to sprinkle it over a little bit. Alright guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to take some more of our sauce here. Alright, we'll spread this out a little bit. Guys, this smells wonderful. Alright, now we're going to take the remainder, what I got left here, and I'll just dust it a little bit. Like so. Alright guys, now we're going to take the mozzarella. Line it up. Alright guys, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some aluminum foil. We're going to seal this puppy up. I got the oven preheated to 350. And we'll go ahead and get this puppy in there. And we're going to cook it at 350 for 1 hour. And then we're going to check it. And then we're going to uncover it and cook it for a few more minutes. Alright guys, we've been in the oven for 1 hour. Looks like we're coming down to the final seconds here. Let's go ahead and pull this puppy out and take a peek. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I think we're ready to pull that puppy. Look at that goodness up in there, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys, take a peek at that. That is just pure perfection. All right, guys, we have our Sunday night Italian feast over to the table, guys. This is Manicotti, Fern Creek, Kentucky style. And we're going to have to get after it. We got our manicotti and we got our Hawaiian rolls. So all right, guys, we are all plated up. Oh my God, it looks beautiful. I love how the cheese got all brown. I got to get after this, guys. It's probably like molten lava. That is absolutely next level, beyond next level yum, guys. I'm here to tell you. I know I say it all the time, but I'm here to tell you this is freaking outstanding. And you really, like I said, you don't have to cook those noodles. They're right at the point at al dente. You know, a little bit below it. You know what I mean? I mean, they're not chewy or anything. I think they're cooked perfect. Oh my goodness. How is it, Mom?
It's really delicious.
Daggone. Guys, look at that. You can see a little bit of sausage in there. The spinach, the cheese. Oh my God. That bite was really hot. But guys, I can't thank y'all enough for every Sunday coming over and visiting with me. It truly does mean the world to me, and I'm actually just having some fun, making some new friends, making some great friends. And guys, I just wanted to say thank you so very, very much from the bottom of my heart. I certainly do appreciate it. And guys, y'all gotta try this Manicotti. Or Manicotti. Ain't that right, Vinny? All right, guys. I hope y'all come back and visit with me next Sunday. It means the world to me. All right, guys. We'll holler at y'all soon. Bye.